We're at the airport. We're at the airport. Okay, I'm at my local airport because I'm headed to California for the weekend. I am going to a bachelorette trip in Palm Springs, like Joshua Tree area. I'm very excited to be celebrating my friend, and of course I'm gonna bring you guys with me because your girl can't travel without something to knit on. Like, it's actually illegal for me to get on an airplane without a knit project. Like, just putting that out there. So I am gonna challenge myself to try and knit a whole garment on this bachelorette trip. And you guys are gonna see if I can actually succeed, okay? Let's talk about what the project actually is. I'm going for a weekend. It's currently Thursday. I leave on Sunday. This is my bag. This is my bag. Well, that's my breakfast, but this is my bag. One personal item is what I gave myself. One personal item. I was this close to purchasing a carry-on bag last night, but my flight round trip from Denver to LAX was $150, and I was determined to keep it just like that. Like, I got super basic economy. I was not playing games. Mind you, for the bachelorette trip, I am going to be leading a watercolor workshop. So in that bag, I also have enough watercolor paper, palettes, paint, and brushes for 9 people. Yeah, and somehow I have a knit project. My husband was so annoyed with me last night because I'm literally trying to like Tetris all of this stuff into this bag, and all of a sudden he hears me go, "Yarn pocket." He was like, "I know you fucking lying." Sorry. Yes, I have all of my clothes in here, my toiletries, my art supplies, and my yarn. This the yarn pocket right here. And so I'm gonna knit like a small item, and hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm probably yelling actually. I'm gonna knit a small-ish item. Like, I'll be able to bring the item back in this pocket. Fingers crossed, if I finish it, right? And so I am going to make a jaunty scarf. Don't know the designer, I'll put it here. All of my friends are knitting jaunty scarves, and even though those hookers did not invite me to knit it with them, like technically they did, but they didn't. I'm gonna knit one because why the heck not? It's like an open knit along in our group, and everyone is knitting one. 3 of them are knitting it in the same yarn, which is so cute. And I thought I would use some of my yarn from my stash that I had no assignments to at the time. I purchased this big twist from Joann's during the repass sale, and I thought I was going to make a beanie with it, but a jaunty scarf seems like it would be really cute as well. One of my friends swears that the jaunty is better than the Sophie scarf. I will give you my opinions at the end. I have no allegiance to the Sophie scarf, by the way. I'm curious as to why she thinks that, so I'm gonna knit one myself and see my own thoughts. And so this is the yarn. It's like a gray yarn that has orange and black and red kind of going striped through it. I think it's gonna add some really cool visual interest to the scarf. The scarf is knit in a, I think, half fisherman's rib with an I-cord edge, I think, and it's triangle shaped. It's like one of those big triangle bandana type scarves, and it should be easy enough. I have only the 2 balls, so I'm thinking 1 ball for the increases, like half of the scarf, the other half of the scarf, increases, decreases. That feels like that makes sense to me. You can make this scarf as long or as short as you want. It's super open, very similar to the Sophie scarf. Use whatever weight you want, use whatever gauge you want, just knit the scarf. Love that. I'm going to be using a size 6 knitting needle, even though this yarn calls for a size 8, and that is because Half Fisherman's Rib is very stretchy and loose of a fabric, and so I'm going to use a smaller needle in order to make sure my fabric stays nice and tight. Okay, all right, you get me. Like, you have to bring a project. I don't care how minimal the luggage is, I'm bringing a project every time. So I'm gonna get started on this. First, I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I got some McDonald's. The only time I ever eat McDonald's is early in the morning at the airport. Sue me. Yes, sugary energy goodness, okay? We're in LA. Baby's first time in LA. I am at my new friend Francie's house, and I want to show you an update on the knit. The flight was really quick, maybe 2 hours and some change. The lady next to me would not stop farting. She thought that cough was covering that fart. Why do it smell like that every time you cough, ma'am? I'm on to you. Like, like I was very much on to her. But anyway, this is how much we knit on the jaunty scarf during the flight. That's not bad. That's like a good amount of knitting done. But I will have another session when we drive for like 2 hours. Yeah. 2 hours to Palm Springs to meet up with the rest of the group. So my commute for the morning is not yet over, but this is a good amount of progress. Like, I'm feeling pretty good. And my first ball of yarn is like already deflated. That feels good. So I will update you guys again after our long drive. Hey vlog! Alright, I have an update for you guys. It's been a day. I didn't really show much last night, but today we've been roaming around Palm Springs and doing a little shopping. But I want to show you guys the scarf update. I'm about to do some editing. And I am to the point of the scarf where I'm ready to decrease, which is crazy. This pattern is like so fast. Look at how much scarf that is. And I did all of this yesterday. I have not knit at all today. This is actually insane progress. But I finished my first ball of yarn, and so I'm just gonna start the decreases next. But we're gonna do a like scenic tram ride this evening and have dinner like at the top of a mountain or something. I don't know how that works, but I will show you guys the view and kind of what we do up there. And I don't know how much knitting I'm gonna get done today because we're kind of like all out and about, but that is my little update. So now I'm gonna edit and I'll see you guys later. Yeah. vlog. Today is our outdoorsy day. We are heading into Joshua Tree National Park to do some rock climbing, and I'm gonna lead a watercolor painting class. But we're on a little side quest because we need to make a bathroom break, and there's a farmer's market. So we're gonna peek at the farmer's market. I'm only gonna get like 2.
Oh, you got it.
Thank you.
Oh, really? Oh. You hear someone guy. Yeah, and then they... You're strong, Kylie. You're fine.
I actually like the way this one looks. It's kind of like thinking maybe we can add a little like color. To what? Stuff? Maybe that was part of my problem. Where did my glass go?
I am back at home. It's been a few weeks, if I can be very transparent. We're having a heat wave in the Mountain West right now, hence my attire. It feels awesome. But let's talk about the jaunty scarf. I did not finish it when I was in Palm Springs because I ran out of yarn. I thought I was bigger than the program. I did. I did not take the precautions the designer said to, and it clearly bit me in the butt. So now I have a red tip, but we're gonna talk about it. There is I don't know, there's something to say about, you know, trying to do things your own way, because I knit up to the halfway point with 1 ball of yarn. You can see the strings right here, literally at the exact halfway point. So imagine my shock when I ran out of yarn and still had a good, you know, 8 inches of scarf left. Anyway, oh no, where'd my needles go? My needles that fell out the project. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think it was like this. Oh Lord. It's gonna be like this today. I have to kitchenaire stitch these 2 pieces together to do the bind off. Ooh, there's a lot of space right there now. Okay, we're gonna make it work. Put these 2 together and do a kitchenaire stitch for the bind off. And I chose red, which feels very like bold and stark, but I figured I might as well make it a statement. It's because the yarn has red like flecks in it. I don't know if you can see that with the sun being so bright, but I did show it earlier. It has red and orange and yellow flecks going through it, and I wanted to choose one of those colors, obviously, and I feel like red is like a pop of red is kind of having a moment, so I kind of played to that style. And let's see, in order to, I think, even further tie this into the rest of the scarf, I'm going to do a blanket stitch around the entire perimeter, which I don't think I've ever done before, but I really like the way it looks. It looks very cute to me, so we're gonna do that. And there are definitely some mistakes throughout this scarf, okay, which is bound to happen with me and traveling with a garment, but there are some like little sections where the stitches got mixed up, and so it has made kind of like a seam. Just not awesome. Can you see that? There's a giant shadow. Yeah, right there. In the grand scheme, it's fine. I'm just being honest. Gotta show you the real Gosh dang it, and I keep pulling this daggone needle out. Let me go ahead and close this up and do the little blanket stitch around the edging and then show you the finished object finally. Ignore the ticking in the back because I am warming up a snack. But we are finished with the jaunty. And I think that the border is very cute. And I think we saved it, right? I think we saved it with the little red accent. I don't know. What do you guys think? Obviously, I'm not styling this. I'm just not in the mood today, friends. And it's just a scarf. Like, it's just a scarf. The jaunty is like a bigger bandana style scarf. And it's so warm outside, like there's no way I am wearing this anytime soon. Let's see. Oops. I haven't blocked this, by the way. I think it's cute. I think it's very cute. And I do, again, really like the edging. I've never done a blanket stitch edged object before. I always have found them very cute, so I'm happy to have one in my arsenal now. So let me know what you think of my little janky jaunty and let me know if you have made a triangle or bandana scarf. Which scarf pattern do you think is the best? Which one do you like to knit? I want to know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.